Did you know that the Galar League is the first Pokemon League without an official Elite Four? Which kinda makes the whole in reverse idea fall flat, except for the fact that the Galar region has 12 different possible gym leaders. And on top of that, a few more type specialists that are integral for the story. So today we'll be tackling Galar's Pokemon Gym Challenge, but in reverse with these special characters. But that's not all, we'll also be tackling the Elite Four and a surprising new champion. So sit back, relax, get cozy, and let's start things off with our first gym leader, and that's Avery, the Psychic type specialist. Now, contrary to the Avery we all know and love from the DLC, this version is more patient and has a different destiny, so to speak. Instead of trying to make his psychic-wielding family proud, he set out to help new gym trainers along their journey and challenge throughout the Galar League, being the first destination of many. He's quirky and kind, and his team consists of an Abra and a Galarian Slowpoke who can Dynamax, so be on the lookout for that. But once you show Avery you've got what it takes to take on the gym challenge, well then, you collect your first badge and move on towards the second gym leader, and that's Clara, the Poison type specialist, and another DLC character. I decided to throw these first two characters in here because they help balance out the rest of the roster later. Trust me. But for now, as for the gym leader Clara, she's also an underground pop singer who's been trying to make it big for quite a while and decided to become a gym leader in order to boost her popularity. And to be honest, it seems like it's working. With many new trainers visiting her from all over the region, she has the audience she finally needs in order to sell her debut album. Plus the fact that she only takes on challengers who buy her album in the first place, which kind of feels illegal. I mean, aren't there rules against this sort of stuff in the Galar League? Anyway, her team consists of the Cantonian Coughing and her ace Toxel, who can also Dynamax. We decided to go with the Coughing for her because of its brand new Galarian evolution, which I think fits rather nicely. But once you defeat her, then it's off to the next gym challenge, and that's against Marnie, the Dark type specialist. Since taking over from her brother Piers, Marnie has transformed the Dark themed gym into a symbol of hope for Spikemuth, retaining its underground rebellious charm while infusing it with her own sense of determination and care for her Pokemon and fans. And trust me, she's got a ton of fans. Each gym battle has the stadium's fan pack, and your gym battle is no different. She takes you on with her team of Liepard, Scrafty, and her ace Morpeko, who's got some serious mood swings and can also Dynamax, so better watch out for that one. But of course you can't be stopped because you're the champion in the making, which means our next challenge is the fourth gym leader and our toughest one yet. Introducing Rayhan, the Dragon type specialist. Now some of you might be wondering, why is he fourth and not third? Because he's clearly after the Dark type gym in the original games. But to that, I tell ya, relax, there's definitely a purpose for this one. For now though, why don't you take a selfie with Rayhan and figure out what your Pokemon team is going to be going up against this strong gym leader, because his team consists of a Trapinch, Noibat, and his ace, Gigantamax Duraludon, which is why we decided to drop him on the fourth spot instead of the third. I mean, I don't know how many gym challengers would be able to get past the third gym leader if they had to go up against a Gigantamax Duraludon, but come to think of it now, how many get past the fourth one? Oh, well obviously you do, which means you're going up against the fifth gym challenge, and that's against gym leader Melanie, the ice type specialist. Now you might be wondering, why are we including a shield exclusive in this lineup? But not to worry, again, we're including all of the exclusive in today's lineup, so no one is feeling left out. But as for the gym leader Melanie, she's got a motherly personality and always loves helping new gym challengers grow, all while maintaining her cool-headed self. See what I did there? He also loves to boast that she's the only gym leader to never lose to Rayhan, which is definitely something. Must have to do with her team of Galarian Mr. Mime, Frostmoth, Galarian Darmanitan, and her ace Gigantamax Lapras. Good luck overcoming this cold front. Ooh, I did it again. But if you do, then you get to go up against Melanie's son and the next gym leader. Introducing Gordy, the sixth gym leader and the rock type specialist. Specialist. Gordy is a confident gym leader whose rock types are as solid as his family pride. Being the son of a gym leader doesn't come without its expectations, and Gordy here tries to manage them all despite his young age with a very mature outlook on life and battles. He does this with his Stoneheart team of Gigalith, Rhydon, Stonejourner, and his Gigantamax Colossal, a lineup that's sturdier than a mountain. Next up is our 7th gym leader, and that's a relatively new one. Introducing Bede, the Fairy type specialist. He's definitely come a long way and strives to be a great gym leader to not only make Opal proud, but also to inspire his challengers to constantly evolve and grow, not just in strength, but also in character. He takes on challengers with his team of Mawile, Gardevoir, Galarian Rapidash, and his ace Gigantamax Grimmsnarl, which I decided to swap out for with the Hatterene because I believe Grimmsnarl fits Bede's whole redemption arc way more fittingly. Which brings us to our final gym leader, and that's the shy masked gym leader Alistair, the ghost type specialist. Now, despite his somewhat eerie appearance, I mean seriously though, if I saw this kid in the middle of a dark alley, yeah. But despite his appearance, Alistair is deeply compassionate towards his Pokemon, understanding the pain and loneliness that ghost-type Pokemon often represent. For being at the top of the Gym Leader Challenge was very lonesome for Alistair for quite some time, but his Pokemon team always had his back. His team consists of a Trevenant, Cursola, Mimikyu, Runerigus, and his ace, Gigantamax Gengar, a team full of spectral threats and gigantic alluring power. But that's all 8 gym leaders, which means the Elite Four and Champion are up next. But might I take a quick second to remind you to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and while you're at it, check out one of my other video series on the channel after this one. Something tells me you won't be disappointed. But now it's time for the Elite Four, and the first challenge is up against the fighting type specialist, B. She has a laser-focused determination on her goal of being the best fighting type master in all of Galar, and often trains tirelessly to strengthen her body and her mind. It's not all in vain, since she does hold a position on the prestigious Elite Four roster. Her and her martial arts skill team of Hawlucha, Graplocked, Phalanx, which I think is 1 Pokemon, or is it 5? Farfetch'd, and her ace Gigantamax Machamp, an incredibly strong and near invincible lineup. Next up is the Fire-type Elite Four member, Kabu, the veteran warrior who actually used to be a gym leader. Kabu is a highly respected mentor for his wisdom and guidance to the younger generations, and since becoming a member of the Elite Four has taken his never-give-up attitude and continued to inspire others by embodying a true fiery spirit. His team consists of Torkoal, Arcanine, Ninetales, Pertinator, and his ace, Gigantamax Centiskorch, who actually used to be my favorite Galarian Pokemon. Scorch Gang for life. Now we're up against the 3rd Elite Four member, and that's against the Water-type master herself, Nessa. She's fiercely competitive with a deep need to prove herself. Her battles hold countless aquatic strategies that really elevate her and her team to new heights. Speaking of Nessa's team, it consists of a Cramorant, Gyarados, Lantern, Barraskewda, and her ace, Gigantamax Dreadnought, a team that is both fluid and dangerous at the same time. Which brings us to our final Elite Four member, the Grass-type Master Milo, who I think is such a great Elite Four member, considering that it's never been done before in a main series game, and only ever done in my previous What If Gym Leaders were in reverse videos. But having a Grass-type Elite Four member should definitely be a thing, so please, Game Freak, take notes. Milo is a physical powerhouse who is the best final challenge a trainer could ask for, because he's both friendly and supportive, while also giving you a run for your money with his team of Eldegoss, Shiinotic, Ludicolo, Dhelmise, and his ace, Gigantamax Appleton. A pretty solid team for the self-proclaimed champion of nature. And now it's time to take on the champion, which we had a huge selection to choose from. We could have gone with Leon again, or maybe even Chairman Rose, or how about his brother? Honestly, all of the above would have been great choices, but a character I would love to give a bit more screen time and recognition to is Oleana, the champion champion of this wacky Galar region in reverse. She's actually known as Chairwoman Oleana and runs the entire Galar League and is the final test and challenge for all league trainers. Her team consists of Frostlast, Serena, Salazzle, Milotic, Garbodor, who used to be her G-Max ace, but we're getting a bit spicy with this one and giving her a brand new ace. Introducing Gigantamax Melmetal, a Steel-type Pokemon to represent her connection to the old chairman Rose. And honestly, a pretty nice final team challenge. But what if gym leaders got replaced entirely by top-notch trainer classes instead? Well, you definitely want to check out this video right here if you want to see what that gym challenge would look like.